The yellow buttons.
No, it's the red. Good
Well, why I
morning.
can't hear myself? Stop pushing that door. Yo, it's all. Oh,
There we go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You are listening to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, and you got who we got with us?
You got Qiana.
And I am the one and only Mr. Edmund.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing this morning?
I'm doing great, and this is brought to you by none other.
The Community Development and Training Center, aka
See
that. And thank y'all for helping us redefine what's cool.
Yeah, so y'all know it is Wednesday. What is on your mind?
What's on your mind?
Wednesday.
I got a lot on my mind.
Well, kick it off.
Well, first I want to kick it off by saying, thank you to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club for always being a team. Big shouts out to Qiana for coming through, driving the big rig. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen a lady driving the big rig and she's swinging the thing, got headphones on? That's my dog. Right now. That's my dog right now.
You know what? So since you're talking about it, teamwork makes the dream work. Right?
Teamwork do make the dream work.
And then so at the end of the day,
Yep. Teamwork make the dream work. And we are the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. If you didn't hear me to say it the first time.
Right. The best morning show.
Listen. This show has been going on since the Amendment 4.
Okay.
And what it was about 18 or 19. But what it was we were putting together this show in hopes of redefining what's cool, talking to people about voting, talking to people about getting out. And it is early voting season.
It is.
Yes. Have you voted? If you have not voted yet, we're gonna talk about some of we got a voter guide. Big shouts out to the League of Women Voters. We got the 2022 voter guide, and we'll be talking about the voter guide today. Because it is early voting. A lot of people may not know, some people may know. If you registered to vote, you can vote in this November's election, and early voting has started.
Right. I'm trying to get us set up for Facebook.
Look, you keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm trying to get us set up for Facebook.
You driving the big rig.
So I'm trying to make sure that we're good over here. So all our radio listeners, bear with me just a little bit. So back to the early voting. Right?
Early voting.
So this is the good thing. So the mail-in ballots had already went out.
Mail-in ballots been went out.
Right. And so it gives you a little bit, some time to actually go and study.
And you can learn.
Right.
You can learn about the candidates.
Right. And see who you really want to pick. This is a big election. It's an off-season election, but it's a big election. It's going to determine a lot of stuff in our state and here locally as well.
Every election is big. And since I've been doing this election work, I've noticed that every election is the most important election.
It is.
And it starts getting cliche, right? And people get numb to the urgency of voting, but you must understand policies or practices are set by the politicians that we elect. And if there's policies and practices that we're not happy with, laws that we're not happy with, hey, it's a politician behind it that you may not have voted for.
Right.
You might not have voted that time, and he got in, and he's finna make your life worse than it was.
Not before. Even the politicians. We have our judges, which is so important.
Yes, it's a whole list of judges, man.
Right.
I'm talking about.
And a lot of time, and I'm gonna say I'm guilty of that.
I am too.
Not knowing at one point in time about the judges, but they are so important because that's who is locking people up, letting people free. The whole 9 yards.
The whole 9.
Yes.
The whole 9.
Yes.
But my biggest hope and is that people, learn. That's why we got the voter guide. Big shouts out to League of Women Voters.
Right.
And we're going to talk about this voter guide today because I know people out there listening, you may be wondering, scratching your head who to vote for, what referendum to vote for, what not to vote for. We're going to talk about a little of that today.
A little bit. And we talked about it a little bit over on Monday, just going over it. So the voter's guide right here is for the nonpartisan race. Now, they do have another voter guide, but this is all the ones that's nonpartisan. So that means that it doesn't matter what party you are affiliated to. Okay. It doesn't matter what party you are affiliated to.
or
You can,
affiliated with.
oh right, you can run for this office. So the party doesn't determine, this race. Like your governor, you have to be a Republican, a Democrat, or a an independent. This one, it doesn't matter. Yes.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. We're gonna stop. We're gonna stop.